Hi! Hi, I'm Mintmai. Welcome back to another stream, and I'm wearing my scarf today. Because because I can, but also because today we're gonna be talking about New Year goals. I'll take off the scarf after, but even though we're doing New Year goals today at the bakery, we have to like relive Christmas together. Hi, so good to see you. I have a confession to make. I could have sworn actually no, I do swear that on the day we did our holiday party, I thought I got everything. I thought I got every single flower friend ornament that was available in the hashtag. However, just last night, I found more that didn't make it onto the Christmas tree, and I was so like, no. I can't believe I missed them. I can't believe I didn't see them, or rather, I feel like because of the order of posts and everything, I just genuinely wasn't shown them. Ren! Thank you so much for 7 months of Memban. Although, like, technically, I don't know, like, that amounts to like 3.5 years. Thank you so much always for your support. I appreciate it so much. Oh my gosh. Oh, I still feel so nervous. I'm still like the teeniest bit congested. So if I ever mute to go like blows my nose, you know why. Ah! Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for 1 month of membership. It's you, right? I was like, I don't think I wanna... I don't know if you would be more flustered if I called you Tsun, like, by your at. Some people, I read their usernames, and then it's like, no, Mintmai, don't call me that. I'm shy. Thank you so much, you, though, for 1 whole month of being a member. I recognize a lot of people, like, over Twitter. I'm not stalking anyone, I swear, probably, most likely. But I always love to see everyone floating around. It makes me so happy. You're fine with I there? Okay, it's like full legal name. Tsundebanair. I know what you are. You're a tsundere. Okay, I can still hear. I hope it doesn't bother anyone else. I just personally can still hear like my own nasal stuffiness, like just in my head. Does that make sense? Do you guys feel that after you get sick? It's like you're better, but then it feels like you can hear yourself like in your head. I think it's okay though. I'm excited. I had a really good morning actually. I had a very long morning. I just ate brunch, and then I went on like a walk. Got myself a little bit of steps in, which is really good because I have not gone outside in 2 weeks. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to be a walking infection. So I basically, you know, kind of self-quarantined for 2 weeks, and today I was like, fresh air, but now my legs are tired. I'm like, no one say olge. No one is allowed to say olge. But my knees started feeling it after like an hour. Maybe I shouldn't go on too long of a walk outside if I'm just getting back into it, you know? Let's see. Let's switch up the music right now. I'll show you guys what I'm thinking. Are you guys ready to see the room? Guys, it's still here. It's still Christmas. Yippee! It's still Christmas. It never ended. I don't know about you guys, but I'm the kind of person that refuses to take down the Christmas tree until I like officially ring in the new year. Oh, my music. Okay, here it is. But I refuse to take down the Christmas tree until I formally like ring in the new year. I think that makes sense. But that's just what I always have done. Let's see. Does the BGM sound good to you guys? I feel like I tweaked it a little bit since I came back. But it looks really good, right? So today we have 2 orders of business before we get to talking about New Year's stuff, New Year goals. Oh my gosh, I feel like I was the Yapatron like 3000 yesterday. I yapped so close to the sun, but it made me really, really happy. But because I missed 4 lovely ornaments, I really wanted to showcase them today, like just the same way we did during our holiday party. And I'll take another photo. I'll take another photo of the tree afterwards. But just like we did, I will showcase these 4 ornaments. We'll put them up on the tree, and then I have to sing happy birthday. I can't believe myself. I was in Tangent Central, and it's both Altair and Sunny's birthdays, and I didn't sing happy birthday, even though it was a double flower friend birthday yesterday, and I was so excited about it being the day I came back. I pawn. I pawned. Can you say that? I don't think that works. You could say that something is pawn, but I don't know if you could say that you pawned. I mean, it's not English, but you know, language adapts with time. Okay. Let's see. First off, I hope the people that spent all that lovely time making these ornaments know how much I love them, and I find them very, very adorable. And if they see the VOD or my Twitter, they will now know that they're on the tree officially. Hashtag official. But thank you so much, everyone that submit an ornament again. I hope there's some kind of way to like... I feel like I used to do things with Google Forms, and then that felt like really complicated, like too many extra steps. But there has to be a way to make sure that you get all the submissions and don't miss any on Twitter, right? I don't know. Sometimes it's just hard though. But I thought it was really, really fun. I'm really happy that we had the hashtag and used it. But here, look at this. This is a really cute, snowy, beautiful flower friend in stocking from Apollo, or Apollo? Apollo? Your name has the W, which makes me want to say Apollo. But thank you so much, Apollo, for drawing this really, really cute stocking. I will fit you on the tree right now. Oh, wait. The star does not move. The star stays up there. Yippee! You are my fire. Or I guess in this case, you are my star. And then you stop there. Okay. Thank you. It's so cute. I really like the frosty detailing and all the snowflakes you added on there. Now that is a throwback. I also really like this smug expression. Are you doing the smolder? I rewatched Tangled while I was sick. That's another thing I did while I was sick and obviously not taking down the Christmas tree. I rewatched Tangled. And I was all like, I had my tissues and I was all snotty, but like Tangled makes me cry because I think it's just like, it's so cute. So I was like crying and like sniffling and being like, oh, it's so beautiful, and then just like wet and became like a blubbering mess. But yeah, it looks like the smolder. Also, I see some like snowflakes in the blush as well. So cute. Thank you so much for your flower friend in a stocking. Thank you. I'm gonna put it on the tree right here. I might wiggle some of them around so like it fits extra nicely. But cute, right? Okay, up next, we have from Joe. Let me see. I have to. Let me chroma key this one. Okay. Wait a second. Hold on, I got this. I think I accidentally made it like a tiny bit crunchy. No, I got it though. I got it. Whee! It's beautiful. Oh, I did make it crunchy. Wait, I can fix this. I can fix this. I'm Mintmai the builder. I can do this. Tangled, it's been so long since I've watched. Could I be nosy and ask, what do you guys think is the best like Disney princess movie? Cause to me, like the classic Disney princess movies, I think I like Tangled the most for like just the story and the out of all the 3D Disney princess movies. However, my favorite 2D Disney movie, like 2D princess Disney movie by far is Sleeping Beauty. I think it's just like, it's gorgeous. It's so pretty. Although I think now that I'm older, Mother Gothel is just such a good villain, guys. She's so good, and like her performance. Ooh, oh, Princess and the Frog. Yes, Princess and the Frog is so. I need like another Princess and the Frog to come out, and by that I don't mean a sequel. I mean I need Disney to suddenly go like, we need to have. I need Disney to suddenly like look at themselves and be like, we need to have another like high budget 2D animated Disney princess film. They're just so magical. Still at work and stopping by. Wow, ganbare. Good luck. You've got this. Right now, wait, you can see I haven't taken down the tree yet. I'm not over Christmas. That's just me. I'm not over Christmas. Thank you everyone for the really warm welcome backs again. Whether or not you guys could make it yesterday, I just saw everyone's really sweet messages, and of course they made me really happy. Oh, to be honest, Cinderella and Snow White. Oh, Snow White's really good too. I think there's something about Sleeping Beauty for me which is so nice, and it feels so different from other princess movies. Because as a kid it was really scary. But I think something I think is so sweet is like the fairies kind of being like her found family, and then she like falls in love with the prince, but she thinks he's like just a normal dude, and he thinks that she's just a normal girl, and then she finds out she's a princess and has to marry a prince because of an arranged marriage, not knowing it's the random guy in the woods she fell in love with, and then she's like so distraught about it. I don't know. There's something about that that's like so romantic, and I really like the I know you, I walked with you once upon a dream. I feel like that's one of the best. That's like a beautiful Disney song. One of the best classic Disney songs. I think the Tangled soundtrack and like the Frozen soundtrack, still some of my favorites. Anyhow, I distracted myself successfully as I made sure this ornament could be a pretty PNG. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Joe, for making this beautiful cinnamon roll. This cinnamon roll flower friend. You said the last time you drew anything that wasn't a graph was probably 10 years ago. I could not tell. I cannot tell from this. This looks gorgeous. Give Mintmai some good romance and she's locked in. You don't have to call me out. I'm just a hopeless romantic. I just really like people falling in love. Shoujo yaoi yuri, give me everything. My greed sickens me. I want like all of the good deliciousness, slow burn, enemies to lovers, friends to lovers. You know? I'll take any trope as long as it's well executed. Give me more angst though. Yeah. That's a yummy looking flower friend, right? I like that the eyes almost feel like sesame seeds or like chocolate sauce. And the ears look like marshmallows. That might have been intentional too. Look at those marshmallow ears. Thank you so much, Joe, for this really pretty flower friend. I think the rendering on the cinnamon bun looks like so accurate. So nice. Kyle, thank you so much for 7 months of membership. We all know that's basically, I feel like a lot of times I see the memberships, right? And it's like 7 months and I'm like, I know you've been here for 3 years. I just didn't have memberships open until 7 months ago. Teehee. I just really appreciate everyone's support, short term and long term. I'm so grateful. Sobs. I'm still feeling like really, I think I'm still feeling like weird and cheesy. Nah, still being all cheese. Oh right, I've been summoned. Hello. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm still being really, I feel very cheesy because today we're also talking, you know, the main theme of the stream is like New Year goals. But before New Year's is Christmas. And that's important. Okay, next really adorable stocking we have. This is actually the first one I found where I was like, wait a second. The tag did not show me everything before. But this one, this one's from Jar. Oh my gosh. You have eggs on your head. Oh, it's so cute. This one's from Jar. I'm totally biased and really like, you know, really like the yellow orangey color palette happening here. It looks very, very yummy. Thanks for reminding me. It's almost 2 years with the gang. Oh my gosh. With flower friends. Oh my goodness. There's so much more fun to be had though, you know? I can't believe it. I can't believe it's been 3 years just like all together too. Just like 3 years like of Mintmai, you know? And I think it's great because I feel like I want people that are just meeting me, like today for example. I don't want them to feel like, 3 years, I've missed a lot. Because honestly, I feel like with every passing year, it helps me become who I am like right now, you know? And I feel a lot more confident in a lot of things now. That's also kind of why I want to go backwards. Not backwards, but I want to go back in time and replay some games that have been, it's been so long, I've like already forgotten some things and I like want to start them from the beginning again and do like another proper let's play like through the game. Because I feel like it's worth doing, especially for my favorite games. I haven't even played Undertale, I mean I have played Undertale. Silly me. I haven't even played Deltarune chapters 3 and 4. I'm completely spoiler free on those, but I want to replay all of Undertale and then Deltarune chapter 1, 2, and then we continue to 3, 4. Like that sounds like, I guess, the order I want to go in. I want to go back from the start, you know? But Jar, thank you so much for drawing. You're a super, super cute flower friend, Sona. I like your Sona. I don't know if I've mentioned this in the past. I think your Sona is very cute. I've seen these floating around on Twitter before, just like artwork and such. And I think your eggy aesthetic, egg aesthetic, very, very cute color palette. I love seeing people's OCs and their Sonas, you know? And this is so cute. It's literally you as flower friend. I'm gonna put this on the tree now. So cute. I feel like I'm gonna just tweet out the new tree like right now after this. Yay. Because I want to have everything on there. Okay. And then we've got one more beautiful ornament. Drumroll. This one's also from Jar. You submit too. This is so cute. Is that me? Hold on, let me match. Is that me? It's me. And then you have little flower friend ears. Oh my gosh. Oh. So cute. I don't have the words, guys, to express how cute all of this is. I like that you colored it in like crayon style. It's so pretty. Your art is so cute. Art style is so cute. Everyone's so good at trying. Sniff. Oh my gosh. Yay! Yay! Sorry, I have to clear my throat. Curse my illness. Curse the plague. Double the cuteness. This is so cute. I like the little heart hands and the mittens too. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna put this on the tree now. admires again. Yay! I just wanted to make sure everyone's, you know, ornaments got some attention, because before they get like shrunken down to fit on the tree, I wanted to make sure that they all get their moment to shine, you know? And without further ado, that is all of the ornaments that I was able to like literally see, according to Twitter. So if there's any more missing, shakes my fist. But I don't really know. I don't really know how I can find them otherwise. But I hope, I truly hope that, you know, this is, we haven't missed any, you know? I hope that this is for sure covering everyone's hard work. But if I happen to miss yours, do not be afraid to just like, you can quote it and like tag the art tag so I could at least see it. I'm sorry after today, because it's, you know, New Year's. I probably won't be going back to this tree because we have to sweep, guys. We have to clean. But here it is. Here's the tree. Yes. Hold on. I'm gonna get a photo. I feel like it's kind of a short scroll for me to find. It's like a short scroll for me to find the other Miss post, so I can just quote it. Where's my Santa hat? My hat, guys. Why aren't you in uniform? I know. Christmas. It's January 25th. I'm only a month off. I'm only a month off, everybody. It's okay. Ooh, let's see. Too much? I'm so fluffy. Okay, let's close the jacket. Look extra cozy. Ooh, or I can wear my alt outfit. This is the other winter outfit I have. That is, it's like it's like winter in, it's giving winter in July. It's a little bit close enough. Yeah, exactly. Close enough. But I like this outfit. I don't wear it too much. Okay. Yeah, I got the picture. Snap. Okay. Kind of cold. I shouldn't have my tummy out in winter. Girl, stay warm. Okay. Here we go. Do-do-do. Ah. I feel so naked without the scarf now. It's like my neck is exposed. Na, na, na. I got the rest of the ornaments on the tree. I just want to tweet it now while I remember, because sometimes I say like, oh, I'll remember to post this later. I'll remember to post it later for sure. And then I don't. And then I'm sad. Christmas in January. Awesome. Da 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 da. Thank you guys so much for being here with me and celebrating, you know, one more holiday huzzah. before we get into like full, you know, New Year's swing. Da 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 da. Oh, what did I do? What did Grandma do? What did Grandma do? I accidentally saved something as a draft. I did not mean to do that. Okay, close, close, close. Awesome. Yippee! All right, everyone, say goodbye to Christmas. Say goodbye to Christmas forever. The Grinch. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Da 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 da. I didn't sing that for Christmas karaoke, now that I think about it. That might be a crime. That's a fun song though. Grinchmai. Alrighty. Hold on. We've got this. Da 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 da. I have to sneeze. Goodbye, Christmas. Goodbye, Christmas. Did I cover it up well? I can't tell if I synced the screen change with my sneeze or not. I thought my transition stinger sound would cover it up. You did not? It's like the it's like the people that fart and try coughing in school. No. Have you guys seen that? Oh my gosh. No. I mute to sneeze because I feel like no one needs to hear that. But that time I was like, oh, my stinger sound is like so loud. It'll be fine. Never again. I've learned my lesson. Mintmai, forget beam. Yeah, that never happened. I don't know what you guys are talking about. What? Sneeze? Taskaru? I don't sneeze. That's weird. That's so strange. Okay, guys, it's birthday time. It's birthday. I'm getting something. I'm getting something from Party City. Hang on. Sometimes I ask myself, why do I do this to myself? Why do I overcomplicate things that really don't have to be that complicated? But the true answer to that is just I want to. I wish to make things very fun, and by effect or as a result I enjoy complicating things. Okay, everyone. I don't think I've gotten a hat before for a birthday song. But I'm like, dang. I really wanted to sing Happy Birthday yesterday. And I can't believe that I went on so many tangents. I didn't end up singing Happy Birthday. Okay. Are you guys ready? You ready? Why did I say that like I'm hosting SpongeBob SquarePants or something? Okay. Yay! We got this. I'm a professional at this point. So fastest PNG maker in the West. Yippee! Okay. Fantastic. And then we just go here and then Swift I am. That's $3 to the savings account. Wait, did you actually start doing your OC savings? Yay! You guys should really save $1 every time I go on a tangent. You'll save so much money. Okay, I'm being really extra because because I'm late, and for that I need to make it not as casual of a birthday song, you know? And because then it seems like I'm fashionably late. Like, yeah. Happy birthday! And I hope you guys celebrated your birthdays. Even, you know, some people are like, I don't celebrate my birthday. And honestly, I can respect the choice if you really don't like celebrating your birthday for whatever reason. But I am a strong believer in celebrating birthdays. I think that if anything, you should at least celebrate. It's like an anniversary of you, you know? It's your day. It is your day. So I think that you get to, I don't know, have some cake and be extremely excited at least one day of the year Hopefully more than one day of the year, you know? But if anything, one day of the year. Agreed. Yeah, I feel like honestly, with every birthday with every birthday of mine that passes, I almost feel like it's like more important to celebrate birthdays than ever before. Maybe because also, especially because like I think after moving out, you know, or like whenever you move, or like you don't, at least the big one is like if you don't live with your parents anymore. Oh. What was that? Why did it make the sound? Scuff. No scuff. That's fine. Hey, wait a second. Where am I? No scuff. Oh my goodness. Where do I keep dropping it? I just want it to go behind. Okay. Birthday song scuff. Birthday song scuff. Yay! Yay! See, now it's all decorated. So I could feel like I properly made it up to everybody. Yay! Happy birthday! If it's not your birthday today, if I missed your birthday actually the entire time I was sick, and I know that that's multiple flower friends, because you guys are being born in January. You're just choosing to be born in January. How dare your day of birth fall in line with when I am plagued by illness. But yeah, today's everybody's birthday. It's your birthday now. It's your birthday. But also, you know, to most recently, Sunny and Altair, happy birthday to you. And I hope you guys have a very, very lovely, lovely day. Let's put my hair in an extra birthday style. Okay, awesome. Reverb. I say before even turning it on. Okay, awesome. Happy birthday to you. 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 Happy birthday to We have never in the history of Mintmai's Bakery celebrated a birthday like that. But I think we have to be that extra. Can I top this ever again? I ran out of breath that time. It has to be like this now. Yay! That was awesome. Now I'm almost glad that it was late. Yay! Setting the standards high. Yippee! We go even bigger next time. Every year, I should just do like one really extra birthday. Like once a year, and it just counts for like everyone's really extra birthdays. I'll still sing happy birthday when it is someone's birthday though. You know? That was really fun. Thank you. Never thought I would pull up a trumpet. All right, too bad. Boop. I was a woodwind, not a brass. I was a flautist. Okay. Here go the streamers. Wow! Wow! See, there can only be one. I'm gonna make... listen. Don't look at me like that, but I was about to make the dumbest joke ever, and I still will make it. You are now watching a streamer. Hello, everyone. Hi, everyone. I'm a professional streamer. I help celebrate birthdays, parties, celebrations. Sometimes I get taken down. Other times I get left up for like many months after a house party because people are too lazy to get the ladder back out. But you know, I'm a professional streamer, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job at what I do here. Anyways, now that you've all successfully slapped your knees, I'll get going and let you guys watch the streamer you're actually here for, I guess. Bye. The face of pride. You're looking at the face of pride. No, your Oshi come back. You like the streamer more than me? The paper? the colorful paper? I can be colorful paper too. Hey. You are quite satisfied. Ripped Oshi away from us? What? Next you're gonna say you like the hat more than me? Too bad. Too bad. It's going away. It's going away until the 2027 birthday. That was so fun though. Oh man. Well, new outfit idea? What do you mean new outfit idea? What do you mean? What do you mean new outfit idea? You want me to wear a streamer? Streamers, plural? Or a streamer? I mean, either way, I don't think it helps your case. Teehee. I know you didn't mean it like that. Or maybe you did. But, no. I cannot just wear a streamer, unfortunately. I just am. No comment. No comment. No comment. I see the vision. Whoa. Whoa. It's like that. I feel like Valentine's Day is coming up. And so you see like an influx of like beautiful anime women in like red ribbons. And I'm like, okay, this is for me. I don't have any art like that though. I think I had some really cute Valentine's Day art ideas actually already cooking. But like I'm such a fan of made outfit stuff. I feel like for Valentine's Day I'm like, chocolate, made outfit, cute hearts, frills, all the stuff I love. Yippee! OMG, it's for me too. That's true. I guess I can't take all the credit. All right. Wow. Thank you guys for all of the chaos so far in this stream. So fun. I'm so happy to be back. I'm still in that like... I mean, I guess it never goes away. I'm always so excited about streaming, but I'm still kind of in that fun limbo where I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm back. Like I'm really back. Like I get to stream again. And that feels great. So I'm really, really happy. But let's head over here. Let's head on over here because I want to draw with you guys. Or I guess less drawing, but more so New Year's goals. Let's write them down like I have in the past before. Da-da-da. I don't know if I don't remember if I like actually wrote a list. The projector's coming down. I don't remember if I actually like wrote a list in 2025. But for example, I have, this is the one I made in 2024. And I used some really cute art too. This is the one from 2024 though. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. And I feel like this is what I'm going for in terms of just writing out a list. Although I think like I kind of mentioned, oh, this is so fun. The live concert stream did happen. It happened in 2025. But my New Year's goals for like 2026, I want to be specific, because I feel like in previous years I've just been like, oh yeah, improve my art. I'm gonna, you know, draw more outfits and design more outfits for myself. I want to do more song covers. But like these things, they're so general. I feel like sometimes they don't happen as like, you know, nothing happens as quickly as you will it to sometimes. So I would rather, I think this year I really want to just like focus on maybe just like more specific goals. Not necessarily fewer goals, but more specific goals. I also want to hear about yours though. I don't know. Do you guys believe in New Year's like resolutions? I think I like the concept of them. I think they could be very motivating in their own ways. Oh, well, my pen smoothing on this is so strong. I think when I write, I don't want that much like pen smoothing. Okay. Whoa, I wrote that so large. I'm like a kid with a crayon. It's been such a long time. I wrote that huge. A lot of mine are work related. That's fair too. I think I want like a balance of work and life related stuff on my list. Mintmai. That's what my signature looks like before I cross the T, huh? It's because I make the T a special bunny shape. It's the mouth. It's a flower friend mouth. Baker hat. New Year goals. I feel like I've got to change up the pen color a little bit. 2026. Oh my gosh, it's already 2026, everyone! I started streaming in 2022! I'm too low poly to have any resolutions. But not exactly a New Year's resolution, but my goal is to graduate from university this year. That's a really big goal. Your tertiary education. Wait, at least I think. University is tertiary education, right? Suddenly I'm forgetting. There's secondary and then there's tertiary. Yes. Okay, tertiary education is like university, college, anything post high school. 4 years, you're the youngest person ever. I'm so fresh. New streamer, everyone. Brand new streamer. Sometimes it still feels like that. I think every time you try something new as a streamer, you're like, yep, that's my first time ever streaming. It's fun though. I feel like there's a lot of ways this world stays so fresh. And I think, I don't know, I want to apply some of that to like my life too, not just streaming as well, because something I feel like one of my goals for this year for sure is I want to try like cooking different stuff. And I feel like I've talked about it before, just like in passing, like, yeah, I'd love to like learn how to cook a different dish. Stuff like that. but I never actually do it because when it comes down to the wire, I'm like, you know, I don't have that much like time, or like I don't want to spend that much time cooking, so I just default and like go back to a recipe that I'm already familiar with. And I feel like that's just not as fun because then I'm like eating a lot of the same stuff. I did make Hamburg steak the other day though. Hamburg steak is easier than I originally thought. I've made it before in the past too, but I made it again just recently. It's a good goal. Yeah, I feel like, you know, those were, let's see. I'm stealing from past Mintmai. I'm like, your color palette there was already working really well. So I don't feel like doing something entirely different. Okay. But if it's good, then keep eating it over and over again. That's true. Chicken noodle soup, I could just keep eating that and keep eating that. For me, New Year's resolutions. This is regarding New Year's resolutions. For me, not so much, because they sort of stress me out. Every new year, I just say, phew, I made it. Okay, time to do my best again this year. That's true. I feel like that sometimes as well. I kind of sort of... I don't like that I just said kind of sort of. I don't think it's my first time saying that. But I would like to be more articulate with my feelings. Those kind of and sort of mean the same thing. Facepalm. But I think whatever I'm like, I got through this year, like let's just do our best for the next year. I totally feel that as well. I think I started forcing myself to treat New Year's with more like oomph, you know? And I guess for me, it feels like my New Year's is starting today because I only just started feeling like well enough to do things again. But it's nice. Let's see, New Year's goals. The first one that I've already talked about a bit yesterday is I'm going to journal every night. Journal every night, like even a bit, you know? Yeah. Let's make the spacing a little bit nicer. That's the nice part about writing digitally. You can cheat the spacing to make your handwriting look nicer. One is sorting and the other is kinding. Yay. Yeah, it's good to have an idea for a specific direction you want to head in. I also want to say I totally relate to the feeling of like, I don't want to do this anymore, which is like another kind of New Year's goal, I suppose. But I tend to worry about disappointing my future self more than what I think is healthy. My handwriting looks like a font, so nice. You're not the first person to say that, actually. I think I've had friends that have like asked me to like upload like a font or something. They're like, have you considered like turning your handwriting into a font? Like a handwriting font? I was like, oh. I think if I try really hard, my handwriting can look slightly neater than this. But yeah, I tend to think about it and like overthink things and sort of feel like worried that I'll disappoint myself like a year from now if I don't, I guess, live up to my own expectations. But I think that that's a form of self-sabotage. Because of worries like that, I can catch myself almost like holding myself back from certain things where out of fear of disappointing myself, it's sort of the same thing as like, oh, like what if I make this thing and it's not good? It's like, it doesn't matter, just make it. I feel like I need to be like that about other parts of my life too, you know? I mean, sometimes I'll even be really annoying, like with chores, like cleaning my room or like doing my laundry and like washing dishes, things like that. Sometimes I'm like, I wanna be at the perfect moment when I'm like in the mood to do something. But I can't always wait for myself to like be in the mood to do something or be in the mood to draw when I'm trying to I guess like improve my art and get better at drawing. Like sometimes I can't just rely on like my intrinsic motivation, even though that's really strong. Sometimes you just gotta do, you know? And I think I don't really believe, as much as I like working, I don't believe in like a quote unquote like mindset at all. I don't think you should feel like you're grinding your gears, and I don't feel like you should feel like you have to like be stepping on the gas pedal all the time. I can accidentally get like that sometimes, just out of my own desire and excitement for like projects, ambitions. But that's another thing that I have to like think about a little bit more. Hello everyone coming in. It's so good to see you. But yeah, I want to journal every night, even a bit. I definitely want to like vlog a little bit more, you know? I want to vlog a little bit more because I realize like vlog style videos, like ones I've done in the past, it's been a while since I've been able to upload one and like edit one myself, but I like doing them. And even if it's not for like a special event, like a convention or something, I want to vlog a little bit more. Another thing I want to challenge myself to do is more karaoke streams, like specifically just a karaoke stream. And I want to allow myself to like just stream for an hour sometimes. Because I think I like the idea of sometimes just having like a short and sweet stream where we just hang out for as long as feels right. And that's fine. Like it doesn't need to be a super long thing. But I still want to do, you know, my 3 like long like gaming or like themed streams. I still really like having at least 3 of those a week, if not 4. Mintmai soup vlog, please. A vlog where I do nothing but just cook chicken soup. Writing that down. Vlog chicken soup. It takes me a really long time to make chicken soup, by the way, because I make the egg noodles from scratch and I roll them out with a rolling pin and then I use a knife and cut them by hand. It's so much work, but it tastes so good. Mintmai super reviews. Oh, I could review soup for days. Yeah, keep the marathons lower. I want to say like for my own energy, and it's because I have stuff I want to work on. I just feel like I have stuff that I want to work on for you guys still that's outside of streaming, like things like long form videos and covers. But it's hard sometimes if you have like a 5-hour stream that's smack in the middle of your day, right? It can be difficult to get momentum to like work on a project. So that's why a lot of times streamers, besides myself even, they do this thing where they're like, I purposely am not streaming on this day because I just want to like lock in on projects. And I think that is good. But sometimes I want to still do like a small stream and treat it almost like that's my break, you know? So I don't want to be afraid of doing like streams in time zones outside of my typical time zone, because like there shouldn't be set. I want to stick to a consistent time zone for like, I guess, quote unquote proper streams, but I want to feel like if I feel like doing more like shorter good morning chat streams that I can just like do them, or like gorilla streams, I want to feel a little more, I guess, less nervous about that stuff. Yeah. Never made pasta noodles from scratch. It seems so daunting. It's actually very easy because it's like barely any ingredients. It's like water, flour, and eggs. At least for egg noodles. It's just water. No, it's water, milk, and eggs. And I think the only daunting part of it is like, I guess, what do they call it? Oh my gosh. I'm a baker and suddenly I forgot what they called it. Kneading the dough. Kneading the pasta dough is what's hard. I want to make Italian pasta from scratch. Ooh, when they have a little flour mountain and they like crack the egg into the top like a volcano. That looks really fun. Let's see. Vlog a little more. And then, oh yeah, what do I write about when I usually journal? I wanted to answer that question. So usually when I journal, it's gonna be something as simple and short as like, this is what I did today. This is what I ate today. I feel like my kind of way of approaching journaling is a no pressure approach, right? You don't have to write everything, but the idea behind journaling is I want to feel like every single day I'm living is more intentional. I don't want to feel like this has happened to me, especially like in the past when I was very busy or sick. It just feels like the day like whizzes by me and I just like haven't really felt very much throughout the day. It's just like bam, I'm doing something, I eat, and then like the day is over. I feel like that's kind of, I think journaling makes it so that every day, at the end of the day, you feel a little bit more intentional about like what made me feel good today, what didn't, maybe like what possibly didn't feel as good today, and just kind of you're able to process that better if you like write it on the page. Also, there's actually like studies that show if you write down that you want to do something, like in a study, the participants that wrote down the word jump on a piece of paper and then were like told to jump, like keep jumping for like a minute, they jumped like a little bit more on average. Like, and even if it's a small percentage, they jumped a little bit more than participants that were not told to like write it down before they were told to like jump for a minute. So the idea of writing things down, I think it actually does do things for you. Were you a note taker during classes? Yes, for classes that I cared about. I'm sorry, I was a bad student. I was okay. I'll say that I was a bad, quote unquote, bad student because I would draw in class. However, I was also like, I got pretty good grades. I got pretty good grades, not so much because of parental pressure. It was more like indirect peer pressure, because I went to a very odd school. Growing up, I think I wound up at a high school that was very like, everyone really cares about school, which is not normal, I think, for public school. I learned that after growing up, and when like you share your high school experience with people in college, then you learn that like that's not normal. And maybe like me and a couple other people were like, yeah, that was kind of weird. Like why did we go to like public high school, and why was everyone so like super achievement centric and motivated? Yeah, very, very odd. It was already very weird that I was an artist in that environment. But it's more like my parents, they were, you know, definitely supportive, and I was grateful for that. They let me take art classes. They supported me to take art classes, you know, like paying like the fee to take art classes. And they were never very strict about grades unless like, you know, things were actually looking pretty bad. But they weren't like, you have to get all A's, which is again rare, because my parents, they are Asian and they are immigrants. And so for most people like me, and like friends I know that are in a similar circumstance, their parents were a lot stricter as far as like your report card, like everything's gotta look clean. Like you gotta be getting 90 or above. Some people are even stricter than that, but I don't think I know many people that experience that much of a ringer. But I definitely knew people that were like straight A's. Like all like must only get 90 or above in every class. In fact, people were even picky enough to be like 93 or above, because I don't want it to be an A-. And I was like, is it that? I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it's that serious. someone's parent is gonna get mad at me. But I just think in high school, if you're self-motivated to study and get such good grades, like that's good for you because you will reward yourself with the information that you learn, right? But if you're just grinding it for what other people think of you, or like for like your parents, I think that is a little bit tough. Because I know people that just burn out, and then in college, when I feel like in university where you're actually potentially studying something that you might actually be interested in, or if you're still figuring it out, that's fine too, because it doesn't, you know, it's not immediate for everyone, like knowing what you want to do, that kind of thing. So even if you're not going into like a major that you're specifically interested in, I feel like if anything, like college and university is the time where you can decide things for yourself, like how much effort you're putting into everything, and then you can experience how that benefits you or how that negatively affects you, right? Get an S+. Now you're sounding like a rhythm game. But yeah, I don't really believe in like grades, or even like, I don't know, I don't believe in grades as like a bragging rights thing. I feel like work ethic can be really appreciated, but school itself, like for me at least, how good my grades were sometimes drastically depended on how the teacher was able to engage with me. Like how I feel like some teachers, they just read off the textbook, and then unfortunately me in high school, I was very much a daydreamer, easily distracted. I feel like I just kind of clocked out. If the teachers were the kind that like just read the textbook and like not much of substance in the lecture, like not really explaining why things work the way they do, I would check out, because I'd be like, I literally read the textbook when I'm doing my homework and stuff, right? So yeah, I'm not the best student, but I did try, you know? Like I would still do some studying for tests. I took notes for classes I really cared about. And the part about taking notes that is important is like read them later, you know? The amount of freedom in college was a bit of a culture shock for me. That's how it is for a lot of people, because people learn that like in college, people learn that like, oh, you can just be late and you can also just not go to class. But the difference is you will have to bear the consequences of that technically. And also, at least in my experience, pretty much everyone, at least in America, like you have to pay to go to school after high school. Like you have to pay, and it's not cheap. Education. Study hard, child, for your textbooks are not cheap. So at that point, it's kind of like, you know, you gotta decide what's a real priority for you. Because if you feel like you won't focus in school, I'm an advocate in like, if you're feeling exhausted after high school or something like that, I'm even an advocate for like people taking like a break year between high school and college. I feel like it's not normalized. However, I think that it's totally valid if you have a plan for what you're gonna do in that year between high school and college, you know? At my second university, I learned, hey, this is important. Yeah, it's kind of like college university is the time where you realize like everything is sort of up to you now. Like your life is in your hands kind of thing. And it can be a lot of pressures, you know? So I'm cheering everyone on that's like still going through the school system. I support the journaling, by the way. Yeah, I am feeling better, yippee! And I have been journaling every day of 2026 so far, ever since I got my journal. It's really fun, I really like it. But yeah, a lot of professors in uni are also very chill, because they're also like, this is your life now. You know? The average university student is a little bit older, right? So at that point, it's kind of like you must decide what to do with your own free time and things like that. It's interesting to think about, isn't it? I went on a huge tangent, but needless to say, I am thinking about my goals for the new year. I think I wanted to I wanted to like cook more. I don't even think I eat out very much, but I do think that sometimes I fall for the oldest trick in the book, also known as fast casual food. Sometimes I just want to like order a salad or get a sandwich, and you know that probably adds up over time. So I want to like cook new things, cook more, and try new recipes. Yeah. What else have we got here? Yeah, I mean, I feel like the situation is really drastically different for everyone, right? So I feel like food budgeting can be so important because you just gotta make sure that you're taking care of yourself as well as you can, you know? And for me, I think, you know, getting groceries and everything is always going to be so much more worth it. Because I do like cooking, but sometimes it's a little tough. Ooh, Mexican recipes. Oh my gosh. I don't think I cook much Mexican food. I feel like I make burrito bowls, but I wouldn't say that they're... I wouldn't think that they're authentic whatsoever. It's just, I put together like a nice rice bowl, and it has burrito inspired flavors. A burrito bowl. Have you ever had a burrito bowl? It's like you basically make the meat that would pretty much go in a burrito, and then you can have like beans and pico de gallo and like avocado, and you slice it all up, and then you mix it with like lime and cilantro and rice. I just made enchiladas for the first time last night. They weren't anything special, but they tasted fine. I love enchiladas. That's the tip of the iceberg. Oh, I do know about chorizo. I don't know if I would... I feel like chorizo is one of those things where I go to a restaurant and I like order. I like ordering food at a Mexican place, and when they're like, what choice of meat do you want in your burrito? I ask for the chorizo. We need to give you more Mexican food. I feel like a lot of my food... I actually ate a decent amount of Mexican food growing up, actually, because there's this really good taco truck that my dad would frequent to the point where they recognized his face because he was the only Asian man. My dad was really sweet. He like learned the most basic Spanish to learn to order from this authentic Mexican food truck that was relatively local to my house growing up. And he learned a bit of Spanish and they recognized him. He had a friend, like, there was a language barrier because it's like immigrant to immigrant communication, but from different places. So there was like a language barrier. So like both of them are like English second language. But my dad would go up with the most limited amount of like Spanish plus English. If you can imagine this Asian man walking up to a very authentic taco truck. And yeah, he always referred to the guy that worked there like as his friend. Eventually his friend stopped working there because, you know, many years. But like throughout a lot of my childhood, my dad would come home, and when he did bring back the burritos from that taco truck, he'd be like, I saw my friend today. And it's like, I hope that he also thinks that you're friends. It was very cute though. Tacos de lengua. Ooh, yes, I had lengua for the first time as a kid because my dad ordered it and he was like, try this. And I was like, okay. It was in the burrito and I was like, yummy. And he was like, do you know what that is? I was like, no, because I was maybe 10. And he goes, that's cow tongue. And I was like, what? He does this thing where he's like, here you go, try it. And then me trusting as like a kid is like, oh yay, yummy. And then he doesn't tell me what it's made of until after. Same thing with like other parts of like Asian cuisine too, where I feel like the first time I had like pork blood cakes with like the sticky rice. I think they're super tasty. I can't eat too much of them though, because they still taste a little irony for me after a while. But he had me try it first. He's like, it's so chewy, right? Like, isn't it like a delicious like mochi? I was like, it's kind of bitter and salty. And he was like, yeah, that's the pork blood. And me sitting there with my bowl of pho, stares at him, jaw slightly open. But yeah, I mean, I feel like the palate, like things you like eating, change so much as you grow up. Like, I really like avocados now. I used to hate the flavor of avocados. I used to think, and I still kind of think, that avocados taste like tap water. They taste like tap water with good texture. Also, not to blame my dad. My dad used to eat something that he would call a delicious sweet snack. It was basically an avocado. I'm drawing it. It was an avocado and he would pit it, just like raw avocado. I guess avocado is usually raw, but raw avocado pitted, and then he would fill it with honey, and then he'd eat it with a spoon. I did not like that as a kid. I thought it tasted really weird. Avocados, also, just to me, I think avocados are supposed to be like savory. Although avocado smoothies, yummy. Avocado smoothies with boba, pretty yummy. I love avocados, but my body decided to betray me and now I can't eat them. That reminds me of, oh my gosh, that reminds me, my sister, like, she got to university and then she became allergic to mangoes. I remember her coming home one like winter break when she had started university, because she's like older than me, and she was like telling my parents, she's like, yeah, so mangoes make my tongue like swell and sting out. You know what? She still eats them. She's like, yeah, they're so yummy. Nom 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 nom, and then chugs water afterwards. Because mangoes are like her favorite fruit. But I think she just developed kind of, apparently it's something that people can get later in life. You can develop a stone fruit allergy, so like peaches too. And cherries. But she loves peaches and cherries and mangoes. And so she eats them and just like drinks water. And she's like, my tongue is so itchy. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Like the lactose intolerant people, yeah, it'll be fine, glug glug glug. I'm also relieved, this was an earlier chat, but I'm also relieved to know I wasn't the only one whose parents were like, here, eat this, and then reveals the ingredients after. I'm glad that that's not just a me thing. It's fun though, isn't it? I'm missing the taste of those burritos from that taco truck. They started making them smaller and smaller over the years though. Or maybe I just got bigger. I have the same as her? Oh my gosh. Wait, you know she also can't eat kiwis without having to chug water after. And pineapples. It was not like this before. I just feel so bad because she actually really loves eating fruit. Like, even compared to me, like, she loves eating fruit. And she still eats it, but then it's just like glug 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 glug. But yeah, I swear those burritos from the taco truck though, they started making them smaller. Or I'm just a lot bigger than I was when I was like, I feel like I ate those burritos. It was always so yummy when we could get those burritos. I was so happy. I loved them. But I feel like I was eating them from when I was like 6 to 12. I like how you say glug. That's how you drink water. A sip of water is different than like a glug of water, you know? Every time I hear conversation of food allergies, I think of a post of a person who thought potato sweats were something everyone suffered through to eat potatoes. No. Are you telling me someone lived their life thinking, well, I guess if you never knew anything else, right? It would make sense. You were just like, ah, that's funny. Like, no one else talks about potato sweats. But imagine if like you are eating mashed potatoes and you're like at Thanksgiving dinner with your family and you're just eating the mashed potatoes and you're sweating buckets and they're like, are you okay? And you're like, yeah, I just have the potato sweats. And the table goes silent. Let's see. This is another big goal for the year. No screen time. 1 hour. I don't know why I wrote hour with an E. 1 hour. After waking up. No screen time 1 hour after waking up. And none 1 hour before bed. I mean, with occasional exceptions, but I've been pretty good about like sticking to this. Because I feel like before I go to sleep and right after I wake up, that's the time to just sort of exist a little bit without distractions, I guess. Because like I don't want to wake up and immediately like start stimulating my brain. My 1 hour looks like London Heathrow Airport. Is that like the acronym for it? I'll write my one like that, so it doesn't just look like an L. But I realize a big problem that I have experienced in previous years is if I wake up and the first thing I do is check my phone, I do stay in bed longer. Like I want to stay in bed longer. And then I feel like I just yeah, I just feel like I feel so much better when I wake up in the morning, and then all I do is like I just hang out and like pet my cats. And I actually have started eating breakfast again, which is something I constantly start and stop because it's just not a habit for me yet. So I want to eat like 3 meals a day, like every day. But the most important thing is I always love lunch and dinner, but I always skip breakfast because I'm just not that hungry. And then I'm like, I'll just wait till lunch. You know? So you see how my goals this year, they're very specific and they're not content related. Just this time. I'm going to keep my content related goals in my brain, actually. This is another part of my 2026 resolutions. You can see, this is in 2024. You can see how like all of my New Year goals here are like pretty much content related besides a very vague focus on my health heart in the middle. And like make memories with flower friends. But even then, like everything here is like specifically related to bakery tasks. And I love being here and I love the bakery so much. But this year is the year where I know that I feel like I want to balance things better. Because honestly, I'm very unfortunately good at like neglecting the signals my body is like sending my brain. Like if I'm tired, I'm like, oh, I'm not tired. And that's bad because that's an easy way and a negative way to like burn out, you know? And then sometimes I feel like when I'm rushing myself, I'm not able to stop and be like, Mintmai, you're rushing yourself, you know? Yeah, it is harder to get up when you're on your phone. It's true. So like no Twitter until an hour after waking up. I used to be like, oh, it's fine because I'll just like roll over in bed, wake up, post good Mintmai morning, right? You never open Twitter and just send a post and that's it. You know what I mean? You open Twitter to send a post and then you wind up like staying on Twitter for longer than you meant to because you saw something on your homepage and then you were like, oh, I feel like scrolling, and then bam, 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 you're scrolling Twitter. I don't even post. There's that too. I guess for me, like I literally use Twitter to post because I want to and I love social media, but I think that there's the positives and the negatives, and I want to focus on the positives. I just don't want it to steal time away from like my life anymore. Like me living my life. I want to use social media to like connect with people and share art and like share all kinds of cute things I like, especially as a streamer, right? Like I have so many things I want to share. But I think as far as like just scrolling goes, there is like, I should have a little bit of a cap on that. I could get a little bit lost in the sauce sometimes. TikTok was like that for me. I literally had to delete it because I'd open it, blink, and suddenly 5 hours passed. Demonic. Yeah! But that's the problem. That's like literally what they want you to do. Because, unfortunately, the people that make these apps, they like want us to use them for as long as possible, right? Like all the time. But instead, I just want to make things to like put out there. But I also don't really want to encourage too much social media usage, I suppose. Nothing more than what can keep you feeling like refreshed and inspired and happy. You know, and honestly, I would even say like instead of scrolling, I can spend that time just like thinking about other things, you know? Because I think the great... I should have realized this a long time ago, and I guess I did, but I sort of ignored it because scrolling is so fun. The big realization for me is like when I scroll social media and stuff, I feel like I turn around and I'm like, hold on a second. Do I like remember anything I saw in the last hour? Can I recite and like recall something I saw in like the last day? And most of the time, the only things I remember are like funny interactions with friends or like really specific or special things that like stick out to me like that. You know? Like special announcements, friends doing stuff, like that's what I remember. Not so much what the feed gives me. The great thing is that all the goals you've listed so far is that you could turn them into measurable goals. Yeah, I feel like that's what I'm aiming for. I want it to be stuff that is like very, very achievable. Because that's kind of, I feel like the shift I'm making this year. Like I want to feel like I could take small steps and work at my own pace to live well, you know? And like be healthy. Let's see. I think definitely stretching every day is a big one, and exercise. It doesn't have to be hardcore exercise either. Exercise. Daily. What's typical Mint's brekkie? Oh, my breakfast? Ooh. Okay, so the easy one is cereal. Cereal, a little bit of milk, and strawberries. That's kind of like the quick meal. But if I'm feeling like, you know, if I'm feeling like putting in a little extra effort, because I feel like I'm not the kind of person to eat cereal every day. I like Honey Nut Cheerios though. I actually get Cheerios, not the Honey Nut kind, and I mix them together because just Honey Nut Cheerios is too sweet on its own. So I get like normal Cheerios and then Honey Nut Cheerios, and then I combine them so that it's like barely sweet. Honey Nut Cheerios and regular Cheerios. That's my favorite. And then I just like have strawberries to have some fruit. But then I think on a day where I feel like putting in more effort, if I have leftover rice in the fridge and if I have leftover miso soup in the fridge, because I love making miso soup and rice. If I have leftover rice and miso soup, I make what can be called ochazuke, which is you literally just heat up the rice and you heat up the miso soup and you pour the miso soup on the rice and you just eat it like that. It's really good. Soggy. It's almost like a makeshift porridge situation, but it's not porridge. It is literally called ochazuke. It's a very, very, very easy and nice way to like eat leftovers if you're someone that eats a lot of rice dishes. Sometimes sometimes called chazuke. Yeah, but chazuke is technically green tea over rice, but it's been like adapted to be like soups over rice. So yeah, like, or like just broth. Brand new name, makeshift porridge situation. No, that sounds so bad. I take that back. But if I have leftover rice and miso soup, I like salty foods for like a meal more than I like sweet food. Breakfast is sort of the exception. Ooh, if I want to put even more effort into breakfast, it's been a super long time since I've done this, but I'll make overnight oats. So I'll take like oats, like dry oats, and then I'll add the Greek yogurt and milk and like chia seeds, and then I'll let it sit in the fridge overnight with a good stir. And then like the oats, they soak up the moisture, and it becomes a really yummy like cold oatmeal in the morning, and you can eat it with honey and fruit. Leftover rice, you can turn it into congee. That's true. I made congee. I can never know how come I can't say congee? How come I can't say it? Shifan, boom. I made it while I was sick with some rotisserie chicken because I was lazy. I didn't want to prep any meat or anything. I just had a rotisserie chicken. I ripped it up with my hands, and then I just cooked plain porridge with nothing in it except for rotisserie chicken and bouillon, which most people call bouillon, but I can't stop calling it bouillon. I thought it was bouillon my whole life, like this. And that's because like on the little label, I just read this part and that was like it. So I call bouillon, like chicken bouillon, I call it bouillon. It's another one of those like lemon echidna situations. All right, stretch, exercise daily. Not that I have to limit my goals to like fit within this cute little card, but I think it's nice to keep it relatively concise. Let's see. Let's see. I feel like I always want the goal at the bottom to just be like, have fun with everyone. And I think I do. This is the goal that I meet like every single year. Have so much fun with everyone. I'm also just gonna put finish my projects. Yes, I basically have a bunch of stuff that's been like work in progress for a long time, and I feel like 2026 is really gonna be a big year for me to like make big progress on those. Because 2025, especially I think the latter half, it was kind of hard to do a lot of things, but that's totally okay. It's always those words that start with B, isn't it? Bouillon, 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 bologna. What is the third word? Does that say bouillabaisse? Oh, do you think you can make a blank card with flower friend goals at the top? I'd love to have it and write my own. Yes, 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 yes. That would be so fun. And feel free to share them too. That would be very cute. Here, let's actually make that right after I'm done writing this one. Finish my progress. My progress? Finish my projects that are, I'm gonna say works in progress, you know? Finish my projects that are WIP. Okay. We got one more. I think there's like a lot that swirls around my mind. But it's bouillabaisse, Bouillabaisse? I can't believe it's spelled like that. That's amazing. It's another soup type dish? Wow. The more you know. I feel like it's very easy to embarrass myself with pronouncing a new word for the first time. Let's see. Stretch, exercise daily. I feel like I had another one. Oh yeah, song. Sing more. Sing more. Covers. Karaoke. Actually, let's not even put a question mark. We're searching. Covers. Karaoke. Yeah. Okay. I feel like the lines, they get in the way a little bit sometimes. But if you guys have fun with this, I'll totally give you guys this template. Let me see. And you can put whatever artwork you want to on the side. Let me make a version for you guys. Flower friend. I'm gonna draw a little cute flower friend. Wait, hold on. I can draw better. I can draw a better one. More mint singing. Whoa! Yeah! My main hesitation behind karaoke streams in the past was just like, one, Twitch mutes the VOD anyways. So there was that. But now I'm on YouTube. Where it's like, sometimes it's just not monetized. Like the stream's just not monetized, but that's okay. It just means that like there's no like ads. Or if it is monetized, YouTube just does YouTube manage like magic and sends it to the copyright holders. But I feel like my other hesitation with karaoke songs is I was worried about just singing the same songs constantly. But I also feel like there's not really anything wrong with that if you just feel like singing. When you go to a karaoke booth, don't you always pick the same classics? Are you winning? Yeah! We are talking about all kinds of, I guess, goals for the new year. A lot of goals are more personal this year than ever before. I used to always make them very like, you know, content goal centric. But this year, I think I hold the goals for my content and things I personally want to make just like in my heart. Because it's sort of my own way of also like, it's again, like I feel like I want to be able to feel like I'm taking it chill even if I am stepping on the gas pedal a little bit. I'm gonna keep working on all the cool stuff I'm doing at my own pace. But yeah, the important thing to me is that I get to spend time here. That's kind of a really big thing for me. Because you could be working on all kinds of fun projects in the background, but like ultimately I'm here because I really, really do love streaming. Flower. I almost made you guys fried. Did you see that? I don't know why when I write words, sometimes I just like skip letters. Flower fried. Flower friend. Flower friend. 2026 goals. I kind of want to add a little like, I'll add a cute little spot here where you can put your name. Yay! you don't even have to put your @ you can put your name. Class, this is your assignment. No, you don't have to do this at all. This is just such a cute suggestion though. Thank you so much for suggesting this. Flour fried, flour fries, flour favorite. You skipped the ode karaoke, by the way. I did. Karage. Karage? Chicken karage? Sing more covers. Karage. See? Just as I was saying that I like skip letters when writing sometimes. Because I was just saying out loud karaoke. 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 It's karaoke. Karage. Are you hungry, Mintmai? Actually, maybe, because I all I had for brunch was like toast and egg. Okay, it was a little bit more than that. I had a very tasty brunch. However, because like brunch is such like a Sunday activity to me. I don't know. I love brunch. I love brunch food. So brunch is a very Sunday thing. However, I did eat, because I ate brunch kind of later, I didn't end up eating like another lunch. So I feel like I'll just have a snack after stream and then dinner. So karage tonight? Oh, I love karage. Ooh, chicken karage with like lemon mayo. I'm actually gonna make myself hungry. Ooh, what if I like... I'll do this blank template here, but also I kind of want to do like... like a little, you could put a Polaroid there situation. You could put a photo of like your OC. You know? We seeing the vision? Hang on. Okay. So we do like a little bit of a... Ooh, I probably should have done this part before. It's visioning. You see the vision? Hold on. Now I have to line up the corners because Mintmai is a fool. Da, da, da. I'm a... Oh, I don't know why I was gonna say it like, I'm a fool. Like, that's not the lyrics. I'm a creep. I'm a widow. I like that song. Please doodle and caption it as you wish. Like I'll put like an example photo in. Hold on. It's been so long since I've streamed. That could have been bad. I have secrets in my photo gallery, guys. I have secrets. I have Mintmai spoilers. Huh. It's just I have some like artwork and things that I like commission. I think a cute photo. I almost want to use this photo for mine. Me with the flower friend plushie. Hold on, let me see. That's so crunchy. I have a PNG of that one. It's cute though. I just kind of wish the background wasn't blending in with the Polaroid itself as much. Let me see if I can make it like... I can make it look like that. Tell us your secrets. No. They will be revealed to you slowly over time. Slow burn, okay? I think I will share a version that like has like with and without the Polaroid. Let's see. I'll give you guys the blank Polaroid. Leave a note here. Whatever photo you like. OC, Sona, art, etc. Okay. Yay! That looks cute. I will provide you guys with this. And then I think on mine, let me see. I'll pin the photo a different way. Different. The fish. I'll just pin the photo a slightly different way because it fits better with the text that I wrote. Now I want the photo to be something different. Hold on, let me get another image. Let me get another photo in here. I think in the past I've also put artwork I've commissioned. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. This is so cute. You guys have not seen this artwork yet because I have not posted it. Ha 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 ha. Hee 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 hee. Giggles to myself. I guess I could post it sometime though. Hold on, let me see if a better photo works though. Secrets, secrets. Ooh, yeah, I just have like sometimes I have art I've commissioned, but then I haven't gone to post it. Especially with like, oh gosh, we haven't talked about this at all. Mostly because I willfully, it's hard to ignore sometimes, but like Twitter has some weird updates and it made me feel very odd about posting any artwork for like a little bit. But then I feel like in the end, it's not even, I still hope they remove it, but like, I'm not seeing it being used that much, you know? And so I feel like it's kind of one of those things where I weigh it back and forth and I'm like, you know what? Sharing my art with the world is better than having the anxiety of someone taking it and doing, you know, anything malicious with it, right? Because it's just like, man, that's disrespectful, but that's on them, not on me for wanting to share my art. So I hope, you know, I know every artist, you're gonna have like different thoughts about it, and you should be able to have your very differing opinions about it. But what I hope is that people still want to share artwork, because I love seeing artwork just to appreciate it, you know? Okay, here is the really cute art. It's like it's very cropped in. I would really like to share the full artwork of this soon. I would like to post it, but I also don't want to just like spam you guys with like artwork back to back to back, because I do have some commissions that are just like stored up where I commissioned the art, and it just is. The artist has an Instagram, I believe. I follow them there. I'll write their @ on the Polaroid. Art by Let me see. I'll put their VGen, because that's where I found them. And they don't have a Twitter, I don't think. Oops. So cute. Thank you, Budsy, for the super, super cute art. And I think... I kind of think I want to do a little bit of like deco. You guys could do deco on yours as well if you want to join me in doing these goals. But I want to add like stickers. And by stickers, I mean just like drawing in. Will you be sharing a blank template later? I think it'll be so cute. Yes, I have this right here. For Flower Friends, you can put your name, you can put whatever photo you would like in here. You could decorate it with your own digital stickers. I think that's the idea. Thank you again for wanting a template. I kind of love like these interactable things. I don't know, it's super cute. I feel like I even want to like have a hashtag so that I could see them just for my own enjoyment. Let me see. I almost think I want to do this like this. More obvious name line. Maybe that's too dark colored for the template. Okay, so like this. And then I think I'll write in the corner. I'll put the very corner. Somewhere non-disruptive. We can also reply with them under your post. Oh, that's true. I guess I just want people to have a choice. I'm thinking. Oh, down here probably. Put my this here and then ooh, what if we just do like bakery goals? Yeah. Goals 2026. That's pretty straightforward if you guys want to make a post and tag it. I just like having the hashtag, even though it hides posts sometimes. Arg. But I like having it so that it's like an option. You can also still hashtag them, but like you can quote tweet my post too. So cute. Thank you, Vit. Thank you guys. What? Wait, hold on. I have an idea. I have an idea. Mintmai has had an incredible realization. I drew my own schedule icons. The breads on my schedule were illustrated by me. And then I sent them. I sent them to the graphic designer and I was like, please, can we have a bread of the week? but because I made them. They made the Flower Friend pretzel and mochi stickers, but I basically sent them this sketch. But I will use these bread stickers. Yes. Yummy. Okay, let me get this in here. Yeah, the bread of the day, exactly. Look at how cute that is. Okay, do you want me to show you guys a trick? For people that use Procreate, we all know that you can't just like add a border on a PNG very easily, and it's very annoying. However, I figured out this trick to doing it that works. It's janky, but it works. Duplicate the layer basically, and you can like, you don't even have to color fill it, but I think color filling it like helps. So all I did was I duplicated the layer with the breads that I want to border on, and then I like made a clipping mask and made them white. So it's like this under and this on top. And then all you have to do is like blur it a little. You guys are gonna be like, Mintmai, this is so janky. It is. Selection tool, automatic. Literally, you could like select the gradient. Do you see what I mean? And just like select the gradients. And then fill them in. And it's like, after I discovered this, I was like, what have I been doing this whole time? But you can see how it's like not perfect, right? But it is a start. So like I just do that and then I like fix the parts. The only problem with this method is it does make, you see how it like makes the edges like a little bit too crispy. But if you don't mind that, because it doesn't really matter if you're looking from like super far away. If you don't mind that, that's kind of a fast way to like do this, at least within Procreate, without having to like leave to another app. I hope Procreate eventually adds like a little border fill thing on though, because I would like that very, very much. Maybe there is a way to border fill in Procreate and I just like didn't know. But yeah, that's how I do it when I'm in a scurry. Because the quality is like not the best, but it's good enough for me. Okay, flatten this. Okay, I'll do one for mine and one for your guys's. I feel like I made everything like a little bit. I feel like I made some of the text on mine a little bit too large. I wrote so big. Not a bad thing. It's okay. It's okay. I want to center this. Formatting comes after sometimes. Okay, and now we can add in the stickers. Come on, layer. Okay, there we go. I just have them all on the same layer right now. You guys can put your own stickers on the template one. I think I'll leave that one blank for you guys. Croissant. I want the croissant. pondering. Cute. Okay, I don't think I want the donut on this right now. Ta-da! Now it's like all decoed out. It's all decked out. A little bit. It's just a little bit of an extra something, you know? A little extra something to make it special. And then clipping mask. All I have to do is blur this now. Ooh, I think that was too much. Hold on. Hold on. Only a little bit. Stickers! Yay, stickers! Okay. I think that looks so cute. I think making it look cute actually motivates me more. Making my little personal goals list. I do realize though, there's like a part 2 to this that I totally forgot about. I swear I wasn't purposely trying to avoid it. My spending pie chart. I think we can do that separately though. That's more so for me. This looks so cute though. I almost feel like it's like missing. I'm being so extra right now, as I am. But I almost want it to just like have a little border with a little bow on it and a little border with a little bow on it. Little hand-drawn borders are so cute. But I'll leave your guys's pretty open to interpretation. I don't want people to be like, oh, Mintmai had bread stickers on hers. I have to have bread stickers on mine. You can make it yours. You can change the color of anything. You can change like all of the colors here. I think I would rather you guys feel free to like stick on your own stickers. Very freely. But yes, I'm leaving it completely to you. Mostly because I don't want to like impose my aesthetic upon every single flower bread in the world. I like bread, so you also must like bread. I mean, I hope you like bread, but you could change the colors of it all. Like this is just a template. But you're free to change, like if you want my advice on how to like change the color really easily, you should be able to change the color just by like doing this. Watch carefully, young Padawan. Go overlay. Make a new layer, make it an overlay. Like let's say you really like pink and you're like, I want mine to be pink. Hold on, that doesn't look as good because it's on orange. So you could technically make it more pink if you wanted to. I think maybe the filter mode I'm looking for is color. Like you can make it a different color if you want to. And I think if you wanted to make it pink, you kind of have to also make it a little bit. You can like make it. You see the idea. You can use your saturation sliders and everything. You can make it your aesthetic. I'm at the bakery for you first, but bread second. Yippee! Putting me before bread. That's a huge honor. Wow. But I hope I left a lot of space for you guys to write on as well. Yippee! I'm saying yippee a lot this year, but that's the energy we're going into the year with, so I'll take it. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Awesome. I think this is exactly how I wanted it to turn out. Maybe just this one, scoot you up there. Nah, it's okay. I think I like this. Little more chaos. Actually, feeling like kombucha girl right now. Well, there we go. I feel like that works out. That works out for me. And then I want to... This one's kind of like the special goal, like the one that doesn't fit in. She's different. So just kind of have like a little slightly different one. Okay, I've probably spent way too long on this, just making it look cute. But hey, worth it. I think taking the extra time to make things feel cute is authentic to me. And this is almost like, it's almost like journaling, because we're making it look cute but practical. Honestly, journaling doesn't even have to be cute. I have full spreads that like don't have any stickers. Because on it, the less crazy effort you put into journaling, I realize, the more you feel like there's no pressure to like make it pretty. You could just do it, and that's great. Let's see. Let's quickly do my pie chart. Ooh, whoa, that's a thick pen. My spending. Or I'll just write my pie chart. This is for like my unnecessary spending. Right now, this is mostly for you guys to visualize, for pure entertainment. Right now, I feel like of everything that I buy, purely like for fun and nothing else, it's gonna look something like this. Actually, I'm not even gonna lie to myself. I think more than half of it is just like cute stuff. Like unnecessary spending. Again, not necessary spending. That's not counted in here. And then it's probably something like this. Oh, this is kind of embarrassing. That is kind of embarrassing. I'm not even gonna try to make everything orange right now because it's gonna be so hard to see. I guess that could say yellow. Cute stuff is cute though, right? I think this year I don't want to spend on cute stuff until I have space for my cute stuff. I think maybe it looks kind of like this. This is... Oh, I'll add an extra slice in there. I'll make this slice like purple. Okay. This is my honest thoughts on this. Oh, I'll even use small text. I feel like this much is just like stuff. Cute stuff. And then and then this is like food. Or rather, I would say like snacks. I feel like I count food spending like obviously into more necessary spending, but like this is like snacks maybe. Again, this is not like a scientific or accurate budgeting, but Ooh, actually, maybe last year I probably spent more on traveling than this. Probably more. It's like this. Big pie chart. But sometimes traveling, it's mostly the flight. Snacks. And then here it's like, this is like art. Like art commissions. And then this is like clothes. Clothes. I missed the letter again. I feel like, again, I'm being more honest with myself now. So maybe cute stuff is not more than half, but like it feels like it's more than half. So like art commissions, like not necessary art commissions. Technically, I guess all art commissions are a luxury, not a necessity. To me, they're a necessity. They're not a necessity. You can't just justify it as a business expense, Mintmai. Stop. Last year, when I was filling out my taxes, I like pulled up how much I spent in the year on commissions. And this year I spent less on commissions. Let's say that much, because the number last year, it's like simultaneously not my proudest moment, but also yes, my proud moment because I like supporting artists. But the price to Pog is extremely heavy, exactly. So this year, I would like my like unnecessary spending pie chart. I think I need to just write it in here so I know. My fun expense pie chart. So it's kind of just the pie chart of, you know, anything that I spend purely just to like make myself happy. Yeah. But now I want it to look a little bit more like, I don't even think we need to redraw the pie chart as much. But I kind of want it to be more like it's more worth to invest in experiences to me. I mean, overall, I definitely want to spend less on non-necessity like this year. But I feel like half of like my fun expenses, if not more, it's like I don't need stuff. I think it's cool if I just don't spend it all. But if I do, I feel like it makes more sense to me if I actually take care of myself, because I also really love fashion, but I don't actually spend money on clothes. And then I get really stingy with it. But I actually do think that things that you wear on you, you know, they have practical like it's practical, but like also self-expression. So I'd rather spend less overall, just like do clothes. And then this could be like, oh gosh, I don't know how to factor in art commissions. The whole chart, the whole pie chart is now art commissions. I don't know. I feel like cute stuff could be like this. You know, it doesn't need to be that much. And then let's do like food. Probably something more like this. And art expenses, I'm just not gonna like art to like spoil myself with, and no other reason. I want to try like new foods and stuff. But like I'll give myself a good amount for art, especially if the proportion of this stuff is like changing. I think I would rather prioritize it like this. You know what I mean? Cause I feel like that would just make me generally a little healthier, generally a little happier, instead of just only using fun expenses on just like stuff. So this is again only in regards to unnecessary spending. Okay, well, I think that was like a good moment for self-reflection. But speaking of art commissions, guys, yippee! I have art for you. I have art for you. You might have seen it. I'll be wrapping up the stream soon, I think, because I'll probably rest. Got nasal congestion still. But I'll release this template, you know, right after the stream. I'll post. Hold on, I can remove these because I have them in a different file. I'll share this, and then I will put the template in the replies. But yeah, I think the pie would be lemon flavored because, you know, when life gives you lemons, turn it into a pie. But thank you guys for chatting with me. I'm looking forward to this year a lot. I'm gonna stream as much as I can while also focusing on my projects and like being healthy. So I think I can definitely keep doing like 3 days a week. For sure. I think earlier this, or like towards the end of 2025, I was doing a lot more days, but then I was doing a lot less other stuff. I wasn't able to work on much like projects or long form content for stream because I was like streaming a lot more. But yeah, there will be exceptions, but we're gonna just keep doing like anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week. Schedule. I have the schedule for you guys, and then I have art, so sit tight. Sit tight. The schedule for this upcoming week. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I will get this posted later. TT. Teehee. I'm just gonna crop it so that when I post it on Twitter, everyone can go yay at the artwork. No spoilers. I just use really, really cute fan art. So yeah. But this week's schedule is looking pretty good. Oh, let me see. I will go ahead and hide this now because I'll just get that posted later. But this week's schedule looks really fun, right? It is going to be starting on Tuesday, because tomorrow I'll just, you know, really kick the sickness in the butt. What are we agreeing to? I have no clue, but I've seen this game floating around and it looks really fun. So we're gonna play Agree. We're gonna play Agree on Tuesday. Seems like a perfectly normal Tuesday activity. And then on Wednesday, we'll have a Memban stream. Yeah, I am still recovering from sick, so I don't want to go like too hard. Don't want to party too close to the sun when my nose is still stuffy. But still really want to have a lot of fun. So we're gonna do Agree on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday it is Memban chatting. Before anything else, surprise! Here's the rest of the free Membans that I could give out this month, because we have Memban coming up on, oh, it sniped some of you guys. We have Memban chat coming up on Wednesday, and we might just take it really, really chill. It might just be like an hour or so. Maybe I'll like play a bit of a game, but even if I do play a game, it'll be something that like I wouldn't particularly stream, if that makes sense. Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness gracious. Yippee! Gotcha! But yeah, I hope everyone enjoys your Membuns. But yeah, we'll do a Memban chat on Wednesday. Honestly, I kind of need to grind Zenless Zone Zero if I want to play the update in February, because I'm so behind. But if I just as like for everyone, I will not do the story quests within Memban. Like I would only do like side stuff and like some grinding just for currency. But if I do story stuff, then I want it to be like on a stream for everyone. So I think I'll do story stuff maybe before the update and then some after, because the truth is I need gacha currency because I do really like the new characters coming out. So that's what's got me back to Zenless Zone Zero. But then Split Fiction Thursday. On Friday I have a doctor's appointment, so so Miss Sugi, being the accommodating and sweet wife she is, she's like, yes, of course, let us play Split Fiction on Thursday instead of Friday, because I didn't just want to skip another week of Split Fiction, especially when I've been sick for so long. So those of you that have been following along the adventure of Split Fiction, or if you guys just want to pop in and see me and Sugi having a fun time with that game, that'll be on Thursday. And then on Sunday is our Valentine's Day art stream. I'm gonna start drawing really cute Valentine's Day artwork. I already have a sketch for it, so yeah, that's the week. Yippee! Lots of fun stuff. Look forward to it over at your local bakery, youtube.com/@mintmaiVT. The VT sounds for virtual, or VTuber, or the VT can also stand for like very tea. Very tea, or very tenacious, or very tall. Virtual toaster, I like that one. Mintmai virtual toaster. But yeah, without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy, you know, the goal template and all of that. Thank you guys for... I feel like today felt like 5 different streams, even though it wasn't even that long. It felt like that to me because we like started with Christmas, and then we had a whole birthday special, and then we had you know, more fun stuff. That being said, I know I've been gone for a bit. I have some artwork for you guys because I commissioned this a while back for another... Again, this is another... It's kind of an unnecessary expense, but like I really wanted to make the expense, so justify it because Membuns! You guys get a new wallpaper. There'll still be periodically like free wallpapers over on Ko-fi, so don't worry. I have those. I have something there coming eventually. But you might be wondering about my I'm back thumbnail from yesterday. This artwork is by Fuka Sensei. I really love their artwork so much, but I commissioned this and it will be released for download on YouTube. I will post this link in the coming days, like the link to the Google Drive, where you can download a version of this that doesn't have like the frame. It's like just the artwork, and I actually use it as my own... I don't know if it'll show you guys, but I use it as my own tablet wallpaper, and it looks super cute. Oh, it does! Wait, I can show you. It fades so fast. My tablet home screen fades so fast. I'm gonna keep tapping it. Hello? I have to keep tapping it. I have to keep moving the little swipey thing. Oh no, it disappeared again. This is my current tablet screen. Look at how cute that is! Okay, that's as long as my iPad wanted to stay awake. But yeah, thank you Mint for the gifts. Oh my goodness, you're so very welcome. Thank you for lurking and for watching my content, my streams. YouTube algorithm kind of gotchas based off of people that are like subscribed to you, but also based off of, you know, just people that like watching your stuff. So thank you for being here. I will always do my best to spoil you guys with anything. But thank you for the sample demo. You're very welcome. But for those of you that have a membership or were gifted a membership, remember that you could actually, not to sound like a broken record, but especially if you don't get memberships every single month, that is totally okay. Everyone's got different finance stuffs, right? So go ahead and go to the membership tab if you have Membud at any point in time, and you could like just scroll through my members only posts to make sure that you get the wallpapers. because the old wallpapers are still up for download. We're spoiled rotten. I'm glad you think so. Yeah, so if you happen to be gifted, for me, membership wallpapers do not expire. I personally don't see a reason to like remove them after releasing them. So even if you're just membered for 1 month, you could just get all of them. And sometimes I post random teeny leaks there. I haven't been remembering to do that lately because I don't want to leak anything lately. Rubs my fly hands together. Secrets. Not really. I feel like I'm an open book. But even so, please do check out our member wallpapers. I still, we'll have new phone wallpapers on the Ko-fi soon. I still need to do that. But again, I'm really appreciative of you guys. So in the process of spoiling myself, I'm like, how can I make this about Flower Friends? How can I make this about me really liking art and buying art? And how can I make this about Flower Friends? How can I make this about Flower Friends and then smile? Just like spoil everyone. We all win! Yay! We're winning. We all win. Da 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 da. Da da da. Da da. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. I had a really good weekend with you all. Goodbye. I'm getting shy now. I'm leaving, and I'm gonna be back on Tuesday. Doesn't even know the days of the week. I had so much fun my first week back. I need to blow my nose. Thank you guys for all of your energy, for cheering me on, for helping me defeat the sickness. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday for Agree. Schedule will also be posted soon, but check out, go over to Twitter. And my goals will be posted there soon, also with the template for you guys. Okay, hearts, Flower Friend love. Bye guys. Thank you so much for another really good day. Yeah, I'll see you later. Smell you later, or now. Bye bye. Mintmai rocket. Oh. Mintmai rocket. I suddenly got so congested. It's blasting up again. I sniffed you guys and then I got congested as punishment. And it makes me sound weird. Yubi! Otsu! Otsu! Otu!